Anything you want to bring up?
Would you choose your best friend over your girl? Your girl got a bad vibe about this one over here. Would you choose him or your girl?
What do you think?
I don't fucking know. I'm asking you.
Friend.
You got bros before hoes. But this is your dream girl. Like, she suck your dick, she swallow. She let you put it in her ass.
You want to hear a joke?
No.
There's many.
There's many what?
There's only one really good friend that I have.
But you never heard of like your girl is your best friend?
I mean, she could be, but she wouldn't be.
So I'm saying your dream girl.
That's
She's your
crazy.
best friend. She does everything
Not
you
to
want.
him.
The same scenario.
Yeah,
It's your
but, like,
best, your dream girl.
As a guy, a girl can't really be your best friend because on the level, for example, of brotherhood, she doesn't understand my struggle or my lifestyle.
But you're Christian and you're supposed to choose your wife. Y'all supposed to choose each other over everybody.
Well, actually,
and maybe a Muslim, he can choose his Muslim brother over me.
Well, you said girlfriend first. You didn't say wife.
Wife. Sorry. This girl's your dream girl. She gonna be your wife if she's your dream girl.
The point is that at the end of the day, he has my back.
What if your wife have your back? Your girl got
She
your back.
can too, but to what extent?
But I'm saying she the one who gonna give you kids. She the one who you building life with. You can't fuck him. He ain't gonna suck
She
your
could
dick. He ain't gonna give you kids.
She could also leave when she gets bored, like Ukraine.
You could leave when you get bored, but y'all choosing each other. You putting all this extra stuff. It's your dream girl, and she's amazing.
Most
she
niggas
ain't leaving.
Ain't leaving their girl.
None of that.
She loyal.
She loyal. She
believe in
does
God.
everything amazing. She's your 100% girl, but she got a bad feeling about buddy over here. Like,
Well,
what you doing?
here's
That was the question.
Okay, look,
I
so-
answered it for you. I answered it for you.
I'll answer
What was
for
the answer?
as well. Men are the authority, women are the subordinates. That's how it goes. Your girl can't tell you what you can and can't do. Period. That's just not how this goes.
I'll let that slide. I guess.
That's
What
the
do you
truth.
have to say about?
I mean,
like you said, you want a man that leads you, right?
Of course.
So what the hell would I look like taking your opinions on my friend seriously? I'm the man, I'm the leader, I'm the protector, I'm the provider, so therefore I'm the authority. So what I say goes, what you say, it's not really that important.
I'll take your opinion, but
To be no
what if she
offense.
had, what if she
Men
had
and
a
women,
feeling
men
like
and
your,
women aren't equal at
your
all. So
homeboy
like,
want to fuck her
hold
or
on.
something?
What I'm trying to say is that what your scenario here doesn't exist because a dream woman is submissive and knows her place.
You right.
So she's not going to sit there and tell you, I don't like your friend. I don't give a fuck what you
What
like.
is her place, though?
Her place is to be a subordinate to a man.
Yeah, we talking gender
So you're
roles.
saying like be submissive to the man, correct?
Yes,
Like,
that's how it's always worked. Men lead, women follow.
Right. So what if a woman's not designed in such a
But
form?
some women can
Say that again.
lead
What if a
men
woman is
more
what?
better than
What if, for example, like my dad's a 6'5" lumberjack, my mom's 5'2". She's been like she's a sort of she's has a domineering energy about her. So, but their dynamic has worked flawlessly. They've been married for 25 years now, and my dad respects the fact that my mom can be this sort of like all,
On
full
her own.
spectrum.
So you're telling me that
wild
who's the
woman,
breadwinner in the family? Who's the breadwinner?
My dad, but my mom has 3 degrees. She's like they have a big business. I mean, they have a
Teamwork
thriving
makes the
business.
dream
They have a
work.
thriving
Okay.
business now. And the reason why they've been married for so long, my dad hasn't cheated, hasn't ever even like considered the possibility, and he never would. Is because his heart
How
is
do you know?
open.
I was
His
saying
heart,
that you
there's
thinking that's why they're so
absolutely no
together.
fraction of a trust.
So you're
trust.
telling
My
me
parents
that
are the
you're
most like low key
hold on.
motherfuckers on the planet.
So you're telling me that your mom runs that relationship and she wears the pants and it's not your father?
I guess not. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's an environment created where my mom is free to be able to be opinionated, expressive, and be like a grown woman. She's
I
not
never
a
said a
child.
woman. Hold on.
Right, but I
hold
can't
on.
just
See,
I can't
look,
pretend.
Stop for 2 seconds.
I didn't say that.
What I said was the man is the authority, the woman is the submissive. You immediately conflated that with she's a child, no opinion, etc. What I said is that at the end of the day, the man is the leader and has the final decision. I'm not saying her opinion is completely irrelevant, but what I am saying is that the man is the final decision maker.
Right.
So
So
you're-
that's not
you're-
my
you're-
perspective. But yeah.
Well, what you were saying, because then I asked you, I was like, okay, well, that's not how my relationship, that's not my parents' relationship. And I was like, well, who's the leader in the parents' relationship? Does your mom, does she wear the pants? And you said no. So that means that your father does, correct?
No. There is no leader. It's sort of just a team. And they've stayed together for as long as possible. I think
Every team has a coach. Every team has a president. Every team has an owner. At the end of the day,
valid point.
men and women are not
But
equal, and that's
no,
a
they're not
faulty
equal.
mindset. So yeah, so there
How
has
is
to
it faulty?
be.
They've been married for like 25 years.
What I'm telling you is that you probably don't know, but there is a leader in that dynamic to some degree. Someone has to have more power than the other for anything to work. There's no such thing as equality,
Power?
especially when it comes to relationships.
As long as the man knows how to lead, there should be no problem following. But the blind
You don't
can't
like
lead
the terms I'm
blind.
using. You don't like the term submissive. You don't like the term
No, I
power.
don't.
You're
If
more
you
stuck
saw
up.
me,
Yeah.
I am submissive
Yeah.
in sexual
I'd
forms, and I know
rather
you're
a
like,
man
oh my gosh,
lead.
like I do. So
Take
it's
the load
confusing
off
for me
me.
because like I do like a dominant man. I know you're like, well, what the fuck? But like I am submissive, like sexually, and like that's what I like.
See,
I
and
like
this is
a
exactly why.
domineering man.
Hold on, stop. That is precisely why women can't be decision makers. You just contradicted yourself 1,000%.
But you didn't let me finish my point.
No.
And I wouldn't have
You don't-
contradicted.
No, because what you're saying is on one side, I'm telling you men are supposed to be the leader, authority, etc.
Right.
You literally just responded, yes, I'm attracted to that. But then at the same time,
Right.
you expect him to be submissive to you to some degree, and you want to be submissive when you want, etc.
Right.
Let me tell you something about dominant guys. My way or the fucking highway. I don't care about what you think and all this other bullshit.
Facts.
Like this is why women stay perpetually single. You said that you haven't been in a relationship in a very long time.
Chosen.
Hold on.
Chosen.
No, men
That
choose the
has
relationship.
nothing to do with
No,
men-
trust me. I've had multiple men come for me.
choose who gets a relationship.
want
Women
them.
choose who fucks.
Yeah, I don't want them.
So what I'm
Reality.
saying is
It's the
that this.
facts.
What I'm telling you is that you can't have it both ways. If you want a hyper masculine, dominant, alpha type guy, I hate to use that term alpha, it comes with certain types of requirements. That means you're going to be submissive all the time. You're going to listen to what he wants all the time. And this whole feminist bullshit in your head does not exist.
But I would have to disagree
Because
with
you
that
and him are
because
not equal.
I had to see it with my own eyes. I had to watch my dad not be afraid to be. He cannot be emasculated because he is a man. Like he knows it. He's a 6'5" lumberjack. Like,
That is
he can't-
precisely why
he can't
your
be
mom is with him.
emasculated.
That's
I'm
what he just
saying,
said. That's
I'm
what he
saying
just
it's
said,
like
though.
men when they're standing firm in their masculinity, it
You
cannot
are
be shaken.
contradicting
It cannot be
yourself, bro.
shaken.
Are you listening?
It cannot be.
Okay.
And what
Thank
I'm
you. Other
saying-
ladies at the panel see the craziness right now.
No, it's not craziness
not
because you're
listening.
thinking it's black and white. For me, it's not. I mean, for you, your perspective is black and white. 24/7, you need to
I mean,
submit.
a man is
24/7, you need to
there's a
act like you don't know what's going
divine
on.
masculine To every divine
I
feminine.
get it. We're counterparts. We're not
Exactly.
equal.
You cannot have
It's
one
really
without
a
the
This is
other.
crazy, by the way.
Being
No, it's
submissive
not. They're not
is not a
listening.
bad thing.
Look,
I never said.
even the girls here at the panel are like confused by what you're saying because you're saying on one end you want a dominant, assertive guy, but
Right.
then at the other hand you're saying I want to be equal to that man. It doesn't work that way.
I never said equal. I never used the form equal. I said that they're.
You said they're a team. A team
You
implies
said your mom and
equality.
your dad. Yeah.
A
Team
team
never
implies.
implies equality. There's always someone, doing different
Better on
things,
the
part of the
team.
team, different
Whoa.
thi-
Someone
different
might be
dynamics
better.
in the team that make it what it is. It's not necessarily that you're at the same playing field. So what I'm saying is, no, but
I'm
what I'm
just
saying is that
shocked.
it's not black and white. That's all I'm It's simple as that. Life is it's too nuanced for that. For me, in my perspective, the way I live it and the way many people lead and live their lives, it's too nuanced for me to sit here and pretend like I have to be
In
like
every
in this
dynamic
tone of
of a
submissiveness.
relationship, there is a defined leader and a follower, okay? And
Okay.
even in your own parents' situation, which you tried to bring up as an example, which actually proves my point even further,
Yeah.
your father is the authority and the leader, and he has these masculine tendencies that your mom is attracted to, and that's why it's worked.
My
But
dad
I
isn't the
promise
leader,
you,
though.
I promise you, if it was the other way around, and she was the more masculine, etc., the relationship probably would not have
She
stood
is
the test
more.
of time.
Do you want me to be honest with you? She's the one who's more masculine.
What does that mean though to you?
She's not more
Genuinely.
masculine. I don't mean
Now
no.
you're switching
My
it up.
dad.
Because
Now
I
she's
didn't
switching
mean
it up.
You're
masculine.
saying
No,
you're
I'm not.
masculine, but
I
what
never.
does that mean? Dominant
I was
or
never
masculine?
switching
That's
it up.
what I'm trying to
I'm
say.
saying that my she's not domineering. I'm saying she is probably more of a leader. If
I
I'm being
kind of
honest.
get what she's saying.
She's
I
more
feel
of the
like
leader.
She's saying like Jay and Beyonce.
As far as taking
kinda
care of
thing.
things and, like,
I get
organizing
that,
stuff.
She
But
ain't
like
saying that.
she's still submissive to what he says because at the end of the day, he
Not
pays
necessarily,
the bills.
what he just
honestly.
said,
It's
but
not.
that's
She
just
pays
what-
the
At the
bills
end
the
of the
same.
day, she does what he says.
No, she doesn't though, is the thing. Like
she
they have a
does.
conversation.
You are very confusing. By the
Yeah,
way.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
What
you're
is
confusing me
confusing
too.
about it?
You
like-
don't make coherent, succinct arguments whatsoever,
it's
and you
not an
backtrack,
argument.
and you don't. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to debate me on the authority in the relationship
No.
and where it needs to lie, and then you're trying to make the argument for equality, but at the same time, you don't necessarily
I don't believe
agree
in
with
it.
equality for yourself, and then you made an argument that your parents are in an equal relationship, but not really, and then now you're saying your mom is dominant, but then you said my dad is hyper masculine.
I feel
it doesn't
not
make sense.
confused at
Nothing you
all.
say makes sense.
What are you confused about? Like specifically, tell me like
We
what is
said
it?
it
that-
like
You've contradicted
15
yourself
times.
In what
several
way?
times
In what way?
during the course
so
of your
so
arguments.
hold on, you're saying I've contradicted myself because I believe that there are times and places where a woman can be submissive and then times when she can't be, correct? That's why I'm saying I'm
What
contradictory.
I am saying in general is that there always needs to be a leader, and the
It's
man typically needs to
overall.
have
Right, and
that.
I'm disagreeing with you there. That's all that's
By
happening
saying
right
that
now.
your mom wasn't,
There's
but then
no
she
confusion,
was.
there's
so we
no, like-
digress and we move
Right.
on.
Because then you said you disagreed, then you went and used your parents as an example,
Right.
which
Yeah.
actually proves my point.
How does it prove your point because that's what I was trying to make point to the fact that my mother is actually more of a leader. And
But
what?
you just said she wasn't though.
You just
No,
said-
I didn't. You guys
So the
assumed
mom-
that I
the
said
mom
that.
is more
no,
of a
no,
leader,
no.
but the
Backtrack
dad
the
is the
video.
masculine
You said there was
one.
no
never.
leader.
I said that.
You
Yes.
said
To be
she was.
dominant and
No, but you said that
submissive.
she was, and then you said that she was. That there's no leader. You said that your
That's
mom
what I'm
was
saying
kind of wearing the
because
pants
it's like
that
my
she was,
dad's.
and then
I
you
wasn't
said
gonna like
Paying the
underplay like my
bills.
dad's.
Because I
Say
asked
what
you,
it is.
I
Nobody
asked you who wears the pants in a relationship.
He
And I
asked
said,
you
does your
straight
mom
up-
wear the
Exactly.
pants?
Because it was-
And then you said no.
I didn't say because she doesn't wear the
But
pants.
he
It
asked you a
confused
straight
me.
question.
Dad wears the pants for
No,
sure.
it's not. It's literally just that they're both doing the same thing, but in essence, more my mom does more of like the financial things and the
Well,
But that's
keeping
getting
stuff,
down to
leading
detail. He asked you a
keeping
general.
But
everything
he's the
organized.
But
My
he
mom
pays
provides.
the bill. She
he's the
pays the
No, no,
bills,
no.
but
My
he
mom
makes
provides
the money to pay
Yo.
the
No,
bills.
my
Talking
mom
about
provides the
chores.
same.
Yo, I
They
don't
have
know
a
what you're trying to
business
say,
together.
But poor Kayla, she's dealing with this bullshit, man.
I
Kayla, you
know,
okay,
she's in
Kayla?
the middle.
Bubbles.
Oh
She's
my
getting
gosh.
mad. She said
fine.
she
It
said
doesn't.
she was getting
It just
mad.
like again, this is the problem with feminism and this liberal mindset of well,
I'm
I
not a
can
liberal.
be, huh?
I'm not a liberal.
You're making a bunch of liberal leftist
Right,
arguments
because
right now.
you're making like there's no like firm stance on anything I'm saying. I'm just a
hold
conversation.
The L. Hold the L. You're wrong. Just admit
No,
you're
it's
wrong.
not an L. There's nothing. You don't have to like point the finger at something. I'm holding firmly in the stance that what I said is that I don't see that a woman needs to be like always submissive 24/7. It's not realistic to me. It's not human.
Yeah,
We are
pretty much
nuanced.
beating
We are
a dead horse at
multi-dimensional
this
beings.
point.
I want to be submissive. I want a leader. I mean, like a strong leading man, but also I lead as well. There are aspects where I have strengths and weaknesses, and
There
then
is a gray area, but the foundation is the man leads, woman follows.
And,
Simple.
and predominantly the man leads, and with anything that's extremely important or serious, the man is the final decision maker, not the
Yes.
woman. See,
I
the problem is
I
that you don't
disagree with
like.
that.
See, you got an issue with the word power, submissive. Because I watch your
Submissive.
face when
No,
I say
I
certain
don't.
words.
People don't like the
Yeah, you do.
submissive
You don't
word.
like. You don't
I
like
like
the
to
terms
be
I'm using.
submissive to a man. Didn't I make that
You don't
clear?
like that
In the
word.
bedroom,
You
you
don't-
said.
yeah, in the
I
bedroom.
like to
bedroom,
be
you
there.
said.
No,
You
even
said it in
in
the
life.
bedroom.
No, in real life
You just-
situations, like
yo,
I like to
you're
be.
saying one thing.
contradicted
No, I'm not.
everything
You need to
said.
hear clearly what I'm saying. I said
hear you.
it's not black and white. It's nuanced. I like to be submissive in certain occasion, but not 24/7. That's all we're
If
saying
you're-
here.
If
But we
you
can
can't
we
be
can move
submissive,
on.
you'll never.
I said I
you
like to
know,
be submissive.
Get married.
I said I like to be.
I
But
mean,
that's
that's
what the-
just.
Bruh.
This
Bottom
and this,
line.
honestly, keep it 1,000 with you. This is why you've been single for so long.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
listen.
dominant guys are not going to sit
Bro,
here and
you gotta
argue with
listen.
you.
No,
about,
you're not
they're
gonna
just gonna
say
be like,
that.
they're just going to be like, yo, like you're
Bro,
annoying.
I've
I'm just going to
literally
sell you the
had-
dream.
I've literally had
Done.
dozens of dudes approach
Exactly,
me, like
and they
trying to
don't-
be
and
with
they
me
don't
long
what?
term,
And they
and
don't
the
sex.
fact that you're gonna
For
say that
sex.
the
Yeah.
most
But
bullshit.
you and your facts
For
said
sex.
Yo, are
For
you
sex.
single?
This is
Yes.
why.
Are you
Yes,
single?
Yes,
Say.
and that's good
She
for
just
me
said that.
because I can fuck many bitches, but you
Exactly.
can't get a man. So hey, let's just
Hey,
get what.
I fuck many men.
He's not
Yes, I know
lying.
they fuck you and pump
And then
you.
the
and
lady-
Hell
hit
yeah,
you.
motherfucker.
All right, Plank.
They don't dump me. They don't dump
Yeah,
me.
they pump and dump you.
I dump them. What the fuck you mean?
Oh,
That's not what she said.
really?
That's not
That's
what she said.
hilarious. Yes, I haven't been in a
Because
relationship
they
in
don't
10
commit
years.
to you. Like,
No,
why don't
because
you
you're
commit to
upset.
me?
Did
No.
you hear me? Did you hear what you just said? You said you want to fuck a bunch of girls and leave them. Maybe I want to fuck a bunch of men and leave
No,
them,
you
and
don't.
that's why I'm fucking single.
no,
Bro,
you
you
don't.
don't know who
Like
the
that.
fuck I am.
No.
I'm built different.
Oh yeah, you,
Okay.
You guys
So
are
if
very
that's the case, if you're
contradicting.
built that different and you don't care, how many sexual partners have you had?
yeah.
I
Tell
have
me.
a body count. Like I have like 42, I think, 43.
That's cap,
42,
bro.
43?
More.
Stop the cap.
No, I haven't written. I know exactly how many.
Okay, so
Man,
you've had
you don't
sex with
count.
42 men. If you could go back and get rid of all those bodies and just be with one dream guy, which one would you prefer? What you have now, or being with one guy, monogamous with him, and bring your body count all the way down to one?
Ooh, I about said something. Okay. No, I cannot say that. I cannot speak on this. But no, I would leave it to where it
God.
is. I would leave it where it's at.
Yo,
Yo. Oh,
I got 2 words.
oh my God.
Cream pie and goodbye.
Yeah, bro.
No, I would leave it where it's at. What do you mean? I would not change anything. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I wouldn't change anything.
I don't think it's really a flex when girls say, "Oh,
I get
I
it.
can have sex with guys."
I
Like,
didn't say it was.
Anybody
a flex.
can.
You
Obviously,
just
I-
literally-
anybody.
No, I
you said
can't.
maybe
Can you
I
get a
want to
ring,
fuck a
though?
bunch of
No,
guys.
no, no,
Like,
because you have to understand
That's
that-
the question.
Please hang on. Do you understand that you said to me the reason I'm
Ding,
single,
ding,
which you don't
ding.
know me, is because you think that this is why you're single. All you do is yap, 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 this and that. But I was saying, and then he comes around and said, I fuck all these bitches and that. And it's like, oh, you're going to sit here and say, like, oh, I'm crying because I'm single. No, I literally chose this path.
not
Like,
what
no,
you
I
because
chose.
you asked the question.
I chose
You
this
asked the
path.
question. Well, are you single? And that's not really a valid question to ask a guy because we're
Why?
the ones that give out the relationships. That's like me asking you, are you having sex? It's kind of
Right. but-
ridiculous, right? Because
no,
you're the
no,
one
I
that
don't
selects who has sex. For you to ask me,
Right. I
or
see.
do you have a girlfriend? That's like I'm the one who selects if they get a relationship.
Right. So, but they selected it as like obviously mutual agreement. But
Yeah, but
It's
he's
more-
saying that
I know what you're saying. You take
typically
the stand.
standard-
You like go for it and say like, hey, you want to be in a
Yeah, so
relationship?
so since men are the ones that are
Right.
the
I've had
gatekeepers to
multiple
relationships.
men come
Right.
towards me and
Okay,
ask that.
fantastic, but these are not the men that you want.
Exactly.
No,
they
they're-
come
So
towards you,
here's the
right?
thing.
I mean, they're
Like-
well educated, wealthy
hold on,
men.
look.
They have like drive
if I-
Lamborghinis.
If I-
what's the
hold
problem?
on. You see, this is women have it so easy. You guys don't even understand. If I watched porn all day and whacked off, but then I came and I told you, oh yeah, I whacked off to porn, would that be impressive?
No.
I
No.
mean, what?
Not at all.
Hold on.
If I came to you and said I had orgasms all day, would that be impressive?
No, that's not the point. I'm asking you as a man. If I came to you and I said I was on Pornhub for 5 hours today and I busted 5 nuts, would that be a flex?
It would depend. Are you always doing this every day? Like I'd be like, what
Is
the
it
fuck?
a flex? Yes or no?
No,
No.
I guess
No.
It's not, right?
I mean,
Would it be fair to say that it's not a flex because it's easy to accomplish?
Correct.
Takes no skill set?
Correct.
correct.
Okay, same exact example with you getting dates and going out with guys. Takes no skill. The guy comes up to you and initiates everything.
And you
Where the
say-
skill
yeah,
comes in
okay.
is, oh, I actually like this guy and I want him to take me seriously. Can you lock that guy down?
Boom.
Facts.
But then I
And
wouldn't
based
get
off
to,
the evidence that we have in front of us, you haven't been able to do that. Even though
No,
you've had
but
sex
they've
with
asked
42
to
men.
lock me down. Multiple men have asked to lock
you
me down.
don't
You have
want
to
them.
understand.
But
That's
you
the
don't want them, so
point.
that's the
The type
point.
of
But
man.
they,
Exactly.
they're-
Lock you down in bed.
Like
Right.
you don't. I guarantee one of those 42 was maybe a guy that you saw something long term with, but he didn't see it back in the other way.
Yeah.
And he didn't take you seriously.
Come on, man.
I mean,
She
I don't know
thought you were
how.
playing
Maybe
around.
it is that because I
I've
do
seen your
live
IG,
differently.
man. You
I
belong to the
moved.
streets, man.
Yeah, I
belongs to
moved
the
different. I belong to the fucking
Two
streets.
words.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Cream
So
pie.
then,
Highway,
so then,
man.
if you belong to the streets and you can't expect someone to save you
I-95.
off the
I didn't
streets,
expect.
it's
When
just
did you
not-
expect me? Did I ask that I was going to be saved on the streets? Like, did I
highway,
request
man.
for a savior?
No, it's not about that. It's that your whole perception, because you got angry at me saying that's
I'm
why
not
you've been single
angry.
for so long.
No. Yeah, you're like, oh, so I like what?
But the proof is in the pudding.
But
Your,
no-
your mindset is not that. It
It's
does,
I'm going to be completely honest and frank with you. I know it's like maybe there's like some missing fucking wires, but like
A
I
lot
don't
of missing wires.
I don't
Yeah, a lot
understand how to program. That's fine. I
And
don't know.
ovaries.
I don't understand how to like program my brain to like seek a relationship. I
Yeah,
don't
we-
know.
we
Like
know.
I-
Yeah,
That's
we know.
the problem.
Some people are
Yeah, we
different
know.
like that.
like and I find my joy and peace like because people
Too
are
much
like
combat there.
they're seeking God and connection to God through through a man or a woman or that's how they're doing it. And for me, like I'm speaking to God every day,
Bree, it's fine. It's
directly.
fine. It's
On
fine.
a pole?
It's fine.
right wherever I find God. Yeah, of course you're gonna. That's why I said it. I could have.
Find God through a man
I
or a
could have not
woman. You
said
find
dancer,
God through loving
But isn't it
yourself.
funny how you reduce it down? But what's so funny is actually on your bathroom you have painted like scantily clad women. You have a pole. You have a
Yes,
pole in your
yes,
back room.
yes.
to look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
it's you like
art.
women that are sexual
Yes,
and
we
that are
like sex.
embracing their sexuality.
sex,
You've
I know.
probably
That's
been in a
all
strip
men.
club, but
That's
then
all
again, you're
men.
going to
That's all
demonize
men.
it.
That's
And
all
did you
men
see
like.
how you made a microcosmic perspective of who I am? And you're going to define me down as a stripper. When I've been a stripper for 3
Kayla, you
months.
dance on your
And
IG.
you forgot that I'm,
Oh,
I don't know,
sorry,
a journalist,
but,
have a massive
Rihanna, whatever her name
platform.
is.
Of
telling you.
course, you're going to reduce
Number
my.
one,
you're
number
gonna-
one, trying to equate me having decorations around the house to have a Miami vibe
I'm
to
about to
your
say,
profession is not the same whatsoever.
At all.
That's ridiculous that you even tried to
No,
make
I'm
that.
saying that you,
that you try to connect
no,
those
no,
two.
I'm saying you celebrate the environment of a woman being, sort of like
that's not
the.
what- this is a place
You
business.
celebrate it, man.
Okay.
Right, I'm just saying. So you
Me
don't.
having decorations in the
I
studio
will say,
to represent a certain atmosphere,
Right, I have a
etc.
vibe. I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Th-
Yeah,
this
of
is
course
not
you
the
do.
same as me actively doing that as my profession
Right.
as a female. They're not the same whatsoever. Whatsoever.
You have to know thy
Okay,
worth.
that's
in
number
order
one.
for
Hold on,
other
stop.
Sorry.
And then number two, all I simply said was your misalignment with the gender dynamics between men and women has contributed to you being single. You didn't like that. I single
because it's
because I
not
want to be.
true. If it
I'm
were
saying,
true,
and
I
I'm
would
saying that's
agree.
cope. That's like me saying, oh, I whack off all the time, but I can get bitches if I wanted to.
Right.
Not really.
But if it were
Not
true, I
really.
would agree. I've denied like very well established, very like
Bro,
strong,
nah,
like.
man.
Because the man
Because
that
I
you
don't-
want doesn't want you back. I guarantee you met him at
Yeah.
some
No,
point, but he doesn't want you back.
you have no
Bro.
idea what you're
See,
talking
this is the difference between
about.
men and women. Hold on,
You
stop.
have
Stop
no
for 2
idea.
seconds. Stop for 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna sit
I
here
do
and
know,
pretend
and now
like
let me tell you
know
why.
me.
I
I'm
do
gonna
know. I
pretend
don't
like
have to know you
me.
to. I can look at the woman
You have
from a totality of the
no idea. Are
circumstances.
you? Oh wow, you have a superpower.
because I
then.
know how men think. That's what I'm telling you.
Right,
Okay.
but you have
if I'm a car
no
salesman, I'm gonna know what
idea
my.
what you're
Can you
talking
shut the fuck up for 2 seconds while I'm speaking?
Yes.
You're
Okay.
triggered. She's triggered.
What I'm
bro.
saying is simply this. I know when I look at a female and then I look at her background, etc., and no man is committed to her, and then the fact that you've had sex with 42 men, I guarantee somebody in that group probably checked off all the boxes. But your idea, your mindset, what you do for work, etc., disqualified you. Here's the difference between men and women. When a girl rejects a guy, she says, oh, I have a boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm seeing someone. I'm talking to someone. She must overtly reject that man so that he gets the idea and leaves. And sometimes he doesn't. Can I still get your number? Oh, no, we can still be friends. Women must overtly reject the man because the man has to make the move. Men, we silently reject you guys. We just don't call you back. We just don't hit you up. We just don't give you a relationship. Men do it on some ninja status because we want to continue to get the sex. We still want to be able to get what we want. Basically, you get the milk without buying the cow.
Right, but
That's what they do. So the fact that you're saying, well, I just rejected them, blah, blah, blah. The guys that you
They
wanted
go with
rejected
it.
you and you don't even fucking know
Can
it.
I be honest with you?
Right.
But wait.
One.
Can I be honest? Make one point here. Can I be honest with you? The reason why, even with, yes, of course, there has been like men that are qualified and that I've thought like, you know, I could see some like long-term connection with them. The reason why it's never actually been a relationship is because I've always just kind of like been in the chapter of focusing on the next thing, and like I want it to be open. Like I want to be able to still be able to connect with other guys
Yeah,
and
for dick.
do my thing, right? And you're
Okay.
allowed to do that, and that's okay, right?
Open for dick,
But if
yeah.
I do that, I'm a whore. I
Because you're
get
a
it.
female.
Because
you
Right,
are.
but I'm saying that this is the way I live, and so that's
whore.
where we get upset. Of course, I've had you know, good men come along the way, and the reason why
So-
they don't stick around probably is because I'm too busy like trying to, you know,
Being
feel
whore.
every aspect of
She-
this
she's
existence.
also
admitting it.
people
She's
have
admitting
demons too.
She
I
just
come-
said it. She wants to
Whatever
hoe out.
men you're
Yeah.
dealing
Right,
with,
I come
they
from a
have
small
their
town in the
own
middle of
problems.
fucking nowhere.
You
I mean,
Go in the
come
small town for
on
the
a small
hoeing.
town.
Do
Yeah,
not
but
live in
you're
the small
supposed
town
to
for the
know.
hoeing.
and
Nah.
so it's more like I just want to get out. No, what
Yeah,
did you
you're
say?
supposed to
Be
know.
able to differentiate.
No, you don't even get where I was coming at with that. I was
You
saying
just
like
Coming
I
at
literally, and
You
so
literally.
what I'm saying is that I just kind of want to be able to experience life. I come from the middle of
So
fucking
you're
nowhere,
open right
small
now.
town
Experience
Indiana.
Yeah,
Exactly,
basically,
sure,
no,
dick,
facts.
everything. Not necessarily even travel.
Yes,
So
it
I'm right
is.
once again.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
we
is.
know.
That
No,
is
no,
what it
even
is,
just
though.
I'm
all,
right once again.
all
Yeah,
aspects of not
yeah.
being
You
tied
just
down.
admitted there were guys that
You're-
came along that you saw something
Right.
with, but then they
But
figured
you're-
out that you wanted to be open or continue to be
Right.
promiscuous. They did not give you a relationship. So
Because I didn't want a relationship.
Hold the
Okay,
L.
so yeah.
Because I didn't want a relationship.
L.
There is no L.
Take this L, put it in your
Right.
room.
I get you need to
Hold
seal
this
it with
D.
a kiss.
Understand?
I get you need to hold it.
Single.
Yeah,
Come on,
you
man.
see, you
God
said
damn,
hold this
bro.
D. That's okay.
I mean,
But-
come on, you hold it, man.
But you know that they're
It's
saying
big,
this
though,
because
two
you
hands.
stated the fact that you've been single for so long, as if like
Out of
you,
choice. It's not
Okay.
that big of a
We're just
deal.
making sure
Right,
because-
because if he said I've been
Just making
listen,
sure.
I'm
if
just
he
making
said
sure because you make
if
it
he
seem like these
said-
niggas ain't shit, but it's like you just said
no,
that.
it's
he-
not out of
if you
choice. This
said-
is no.
Are you
It's
single
not out of
out of
choice. Hold on,
choice?
stop. It's not out of choice. You know why? Because you like those guys, and if they had
Yeah.
given you the relationship,
You would have went for it.
you would have went for it. However,
It's not true,
your
though.
behaviors,
I'm
your
fucking crazy.
can you fucking be quiet for 2 seconds? Holy shit!
No, she can't, man.
Because this is like ridiculous levels of cope. You literally just admitted there were men that came along that I could see something with that I liked and we connected. However, they did not approve of my lifestyle. So in other terms, they had qualifications and requirements that you needed to abide by to be in the relationship. You failed. So
No,
they didn't give you the
more so
relationship.
that I
However,
wasn't interested
shut
in a
up, man.
relationship.
God fucking damn it.
But you're wrong.
No,
you're
because
approaching it
you
wrong.
just admitted it just now. There were guys that you liked, etc., but that you did not meet their qualifications of
No,
being
that I
monogamous,
wasn't
etc.
willing to be in a
And then-
relationship
And then
with
they said,
them.
you know what?
So they didn't meet my
I'm just not gonna
qualifications.
give you.
No,
see,
they didn't
she's
meet
reframing
mine.
it.
I'm
You're
not reframing
reframing it to
anything.
cope.
I'm saying it very clearly.
You're
I'm saying
reframing it to
that
cope.
they didn't meet my
No, you're not.
qualifications
Can
and
we
that I
go to
didn't
the
want to
next
be in a
topic?
long-term relationship with them.
You
guys
But you
beating
just said
a
that
dead
they
You're
were
horse.
preaching
begging-
you're preaching relationship, and I said I didn't want to be in one, and that's the
But
problem.
you said that they were begging
that
you to
I
marry
didn't want to
you.
be in a
Yeah.
relationship.
You said that they
Pretty
wanted
much
to marry
Correct.
you.
Not all. You're saying they. Yes, like
That's
a
what you
select of the
said.
42 were that way, fucking crying me, and I said I don't want to be in a relationship.
Because of what? Because you wanted to be open and
Correct.
not
and so
okay.
then it
That's
being
what he
like,
just
all
said,
right,
though.
well, we can't do that. Like
He's
men,
right.
But he's clarifying
being
it.
more
So
emotional.
you're
Your
triggered because he's
behaviors
saying-
Men are
led to it not
being-
working out.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's
That's what
saying.
he's saying.
but if there is no working out because I didn't want a relationship. Don't you understand
Because you
that?
don't want to be
Yo,
It's
with
all
there is
about
no
you.
not working
you
out.
want to be open.
I
It's all
didn't want
about
a
how you
relationship.
They wanted
listen.
to be with you allegedly,
you
but
are
yeah.
lost. But you know what?
That's
Hopefully
that's
one day-
fine
I didn't say that part, but
God will
I
find
wait.
you.
I'm lost because
You're lost.
wait.
Don't bring
Hopefully-
God
Do you even know
into
who
it.
I am?
I don't want to know who
Yeah,
you are.
you- I
Because you
don't-
know what? You're
I
lost.
That's
Secondly,
fine.
God
So
knows
wait,
what
why
you
am I
we're
lost?
we're
Please
giving you the
elaborate.
perspective of a man.
Right, elaborate. You can't just
understand
make
why
those strong
they
stances
curved you
without elaborating.
all this time.
Right. So why am I lost?
Come bucket.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
That's
so
not nice.
You're
What they
lost.
called
You're
me,
lost because you don't
Kambala.
understand the simple dynamic that men are the ones that dictate relationships. You had opportunities, but then those were forfeited because you decided you wanted to live a certain lifestyle. Now you're coping and saying, "No, well, I didn't want the relationship with them." Come on, man.
No, there's no coping. It's literally they say I want to be with you, and I said, listen, I need to live life and be free and do my
Bree,
own
you are
thing.
coping.
instead of
You
belittling,
guys can't handle it,
instead
can
of-
you? You can't handle the
Handle what?
fact that
instead
I'm
of
literally
belittling
saying.
her though, because she's obviously very naive. Instead of
Wait,
belittling
hold
her, we
up.
should
Wait,
not-
Oh,
naive
shit.
about what? Who the fuck?
I mean,
Oh,
you're
shit.
definitely naive,
are
baby,
you?
but I'm just saying, I'm trying to defend you.
No,
But
you
if
gotta
if
realize
you want me
everyone
to go
lives
for
their
the other
life.
team, I can.
No, everyone lives their life differently. Just
Clearly.
because I choose to not be in a relationship doesn't mean I'm naive, lost, fucking this or that. If he said he didn't want to be in a relationship and this and that, no one would say you're naive. You say you're a grown man and you're looking to find a purpose
Men and
and a
women are
reason.
different.
I agree with you, but I want purpose and a reason, and I understand I'm not allowed to have that. I'm here for reproduction, correct? Under your guidelines. And
To be
so,
All
That's
humans
true.
are put here for reproduction.
Yeah.
right, but,
Especially women, though.
but
Where
me,
we make
that
the
you
babies
see that
around
my
this bitch.
exterior value is what's to be observed, and then you get to, age like I saw in your guys' thing, age what like
It's
wine.
the truth. You're using
Do
it
you
now
have
to sustain
kids?
yourself.
No. I'm
Do you
simply
have
saying I'm
children?
making a point that you say women age, like cheese, men like wine, because you're taking the value of a man through his mind and the value of a woman through what she can
That is the
provide
truth, though.
biologically and physically, something
That is
she
the truth.
right, something she can't control. Isn't that funny how the
You
quality
can't control
the
that,
quality
no.
of a person is based on, or okay, the quality of a female is based on something she cannot control.
That's not
Whereas for a male, the quality of him is based on something he can, his fluid, his
We can't
mind, his
control the
wisdom.
hoeing?
Let me ask you this: Who has more opportunity and more control in life? Someone who gets $1 million when they turn 18, or someone who had to get that $1 million through 20 years of hard work?
18.
It depends on what we're defining opportunity as. What is opportunity?
Who has more opportunity
For love, for what?
to
Opportunity
be
for what?
successful? We're just
What
let's
is
say
I
to be
think the
success?
successful.
man that
What is
would
success?
have to take
18-year-old.
20 years.
How do we
20
define
years for
success?
sure.
No, the guy who
Financial
got-
security and the ability to garner respect and create, generational wealth.
The
Let's say,
20
let's
years
use that
of
as a metric.
respect.
Please stop.
Sorry.
Stop. Who actually? Okay. What's
Right.
What's easier?
Which is the
Oh, what's
the
easier?
easier path to
Bruh.
success?
Yeah.
The woman
The,
or the
person,
million.
the person that has to work to get the money, or the person that gets it up front. Who has more opportunity?
What's up? The person who had the money
front.
available up front.
Okay.
Oh, she didn't.
Because here's the thing.
Hold on.
Women get because I'm trying to explain to you that women get their money up front. They get their youth, they get their beauty, and then it's on them how they want to spend that money and invest it. If they're
Right, but
smart,
I'm saying-
they invest it when they're young, and then it multiplies
Right, I'm
through
saying
compound interest.
exactly. You
right?
think the inherent value of a woman lies
yes,
in her
women
physical.
inherently have value. That's
right,
my point.
you're saying they're born with their value and then it decreases
Yes.
over time, but a man's value increases over time because
Yes.
he has wisdom and he has all
But
this
the difference is
intellectual
this:
ability.
men have to create their value.
Isn't
women
it funny?
don't.
But that's
We're
because
born
you've
with it.
decided that,
Yeah.
right? So once we hit the peak age of 30, we're no longer valuable, and you guys also speak
I didn't
to
say
the,
that.
You speak to
Says
the point of
who?
polygamy.
I didn't
though.
say that.
I did.
What I did
No,
say
but we
is that
lose
as
our
women
value.
age, they
Right.
lose their value.
Right, because you're perceiving
is the
value
truth.
based on a biological perspective. It's
Yes.
to fuel and feed your larger vision. It's to feed the larger vision of the male. Whereas
But
for
that's
me,
not
We're
but
talking
it's
about.
It is,
That's
though.
what we're talking about right now, though.
it is to feed the larger. It's to feed the male. Like So
What
what
are
I'm
you-
saying.
what
What
are you
I'm
saying?
saying, okay, so what I'm saying is that
Have you
basically,
ever had a dream
It was all a dream.
You don't make sense at all. Your arguments
No,
are not.
they're
are-
actually
are-
very
are not-
clear.
They don't make sense. They're not out of
no,
focus,
because
out
I'm
of
saying
segment.
that no, they're not out of segment at all. You can play that stance, whatever. And a woman's inherent value lies in what they can provide for a man, right? And so, what is the value for a man? How is that determined?
Oh my god.
On what he can do.
It's a simple
Provide.
question.
He
I'm
can
just asking.
provide when how strong
Your
he
dad and
is.
mom
He makes money.
are prime example.
You know?
Right, and I'm just simply asking. I'm simply asking.
Not really.
So no. I'm saying, what is the purpose of the man on this planet?
To provide.
To provide,
To provide.
And,
And a woman is to
stable-
nurture.
stable-
Okay,
And you can't nurture unless you're submissive.
So the entire purpose of us being on this planet is for the man and the woman to have this dynamic. It's not.
Correct.
Yes.
So just to be clear,
Correct.
just to be clear,
You
it's
just
not.
said it.
Correct. So just to be clear, it's not to create anything. Whoever created this
What do
this
you think
place,
happens when
these
a man and woman
microphones.
get together?
Man
It's
woman
not to
side.
create anything physical
Man
or
woman
material
side.
on
He
this
said
planet,
that,
a
but also, again, you're not
restaurant, a
listening.
business,
You're not
or
listening
anything.
because he said that.
Correct. So you're saying that the man gets to create all the physical aspects of this existence, while the woman is simply is here
You're
to
just
reproduce.
saying,
Oh my God.
whatever the man says, we
What
should
we're
agree.
meant
We
to
shouldn't
do.
have no
Let's do this shit.
pushback if
All right,
that's your
let
man.
me look. This whole conversation, because you're not focused right now. Started with
Very
reproduction,
focused,
right?
very
We're put on
focused.
Earth to reproduce.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is it harder to reproduce for, men or women?
Man.
Well, we could definitely
Let
go
her
down this
answer.
rabbit hole.
Please.
Who is it harder to reproduce for, men or women?
So we're saying like, okay, sex, men or women.
What?
No, sorry, it's harder to reproduce. It's for men because women can have sex with any man they want.
Okay, so women are the ones that select who has sex, right?
Correct.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this, because we're talking about we're put on earth to reproduce, etc. The man has to do a lot more to have the opportunity to reproduce. Women don't. Okay, but with that said,
She has to carry the child. That's a lot.
oh my God, just let me finish my
I'm
point.
Simply making
Okay.
a point.
But the man has to do a lot more work to get access and reproduce and get sexual access, correct? The woman doesn't. The woman just has to exist. Going back to my example, 18 years old, you get $1 million given to you. That's women's youth and beauty. They can choose to spend that money however they want. Whether they want to invest that money into a higher status guy when they're young and beautiful and their level is up, and then they can go ahead and get compound interest for the rest of their life with the security with that man, or do what you did. Going to casino, gamble a little bit, have fun with their young years, etc. Now I want to play at this crab table, I want to play at this crab table. You know what? Casino's going to close in 2 hours, but you know what? I think I can make it out. I can still win big. I can still win big. Maybe that guy will be there at the end when I finish this casino gamble.
Right, but this is such a
Let me finish my
delusional
point.
microcosmic perspective.
No, let me finish my point. It's an analogy to show you that women get their value up front while men simultaneously have to build their value to even get the access to reproduction like you're talking about.
Right, but you're saying
so we
that
are not the same.
You're saying that the
We are
high
not the
quality
same.
women are the high quality men are gone after 30 for a woman.
I'm
correct?
saying your chances of finding a man that's going to take you seriously with your sexual past and your background at your age drops off precipitously
right,
after you're 30
but
years
what I'm
old.
trying to say, what I'm trying after 30 years old, and I want to like, why is that though?
Because men
facts.
and women are not the same. Like I told you before, you get your $1 million
we agree
up front, right?
What?
You got your $1 million up front, right?
Oh yeah, we're talking about the you'd
Okay,
rather have the.
you got your
No,
million-
you didn't say it. You're saying how much easier could you reach success if you had the $1 million?
I'm saying for the female, you got your money up front, right? I had to earn my money. So why
I
am I?
disagree with that because I had to earn my money to create. It's not like I came from
That's
wealth.
not true, though.
No. But listen to
That's
me.
not-
Can I just make one quick point? You're saying
I'm
that.
using the money as an analogy, not the
Analogy.
real.
It's
the
not
real
literal.
No, I
It's not
understand.
literal.
I
It's like
understand. I'm
looks.
saying
It's
to seek.
an analogy.
Yeah, but you're saying, well, what if my purpose is
The money
larger
is your
than to
look.
seek after?
Your money
What
is
if
a look.
my purpose is larger
He
than
didn't ask
a
you about
man?
that. He said the money
What
is
if
your
it's
look.
larger than a man? Can you imagine if 50% of this population simply decided that they're going to stop chasing anything at all? Women don't chase anything. Don't create anything.
Did you? So
We're-
you are
we're
agreeing that
eliminating
men decide.
No, we're eliminating an entire subset of the human population because women have to decide that from 18 to 28 they should be finding a suitable husband.
Imagine dating her, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
like, no, Fresh,
yo,
Fresh, she's single for
Yeah.
a reason.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Like-
but I'm making a valid point
No,
here.
you're
I'm
not.
saying,
No, not at
okay,
all.
no, because here, how am I not making a valid point? I'm saying that.
Wait, why? Because you got 5 girls on the panel that says you're fucked up. What, 4?
Right, but I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, it's not right. You're wrong.
No, it's fine. You
How
can
many
have whatever
girls
perspective
says-
you want. But what I'm saying
Bro,
is that I'm asking a simple question to you is that basically a woman, her inherent value lies in her, physical attributes.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And that, so just to be clear,
And as a matter of
that
fact-
women's primary existence on this planet is to be a physically attractive being towards men, and that's
When you
the
look at
only
the
purpose
se-
we have on this planet. Correct.
You could be ugly. You
To
just need to
affirm
have a
that.
baby.
and
to
and be
affirm that to you.
submissive.
Correct.
Okay, look.
No matter how you
No,
look.
it's a simple question.
Look,
Yes or no?
Yes, we're put on earth to reproduce.
No, me though. I'm saying specifically women.
You're a human being, right?
Women.
You're a human being, right?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt
You're a
you.
human being,
I'm
correct?
saying women in general.
Are you a human being?
Yes,
You're a female human being, correct?
correct.
Both of us are put on earth to reproduce, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay,
But I'm
so your path to reproduction is different from mine. I must acquire status, resources, strengthen the gym, competence, confidence, etc. You just have to be young and beautiful.
But do you realize that isn't it interesting that yours gets to come along with actually being something more than just sex?
Okay,
You're-
But you're missing the
that's
point
a
that for me to
conversation.
access the sex, I must become somebody. You get the sexual access
Right,
off
but
rip.
you're acting like it's all just animalistic, barbaric tendency. It's also something so much more than that.
That's
We
the
are
foundation.
multidimensional beings.
That's a foundation.
It's more than
fact.
just having to
It's a
seek
foundation.
to create
It's a
children.
foundation.
No, it's not because there's so much thing. There's
Because
so
you
much on
asked
this
us
planet.
flats.
there's more.
Where do you think the art comes from and all
Because your ass is flat
creativity?
doesn't mean you
Right,
can't.
but where do you think where do you
can't
think is
skip
creating
that.
art and
Stop,
creation comes from?
stop. You're able to say these nonsensical arguments
not
because
nonsensical.
we
It's very
live.
clear if you
no,
look
it's
deeper into
nonsensical
it.
because we live in a first world, safe, clean, great society where there's no need for men anymore. So therefore, you can go ahead and say stupid
I
stuff like,
love
"I'm put on
men.
Earth for more than
I
just
love
that. I'm just
No,
here.
like to
I'm here to."
create.
Can you
So,
stop
like-
fucking interrupting?
No, she can't.
We're
Okay.
having a back and forth
No,
conversation.
no, because you're making your points and I'm trying to refute your points, but then you're interrupting
you
me.
guys are feisty here.
No, it's not about that. It's that you're, with all due respect, you're not a very intelligent debater because you don't make sense. What I'm
That's
saying
fine.
is
We'll
that
see where I'm at
what
in
I'm
5
saying is
years.
this: if we're put on Earth to reproduce, right? Great, we've been able to transcend that. We've grown, right? But we still have animalistic tendencies, right? You're still attracted, and you said, "I want to be submissive in the bedroom." Where does that come from? That comes from your bird brain of a guy being able to dominate you, be attractive, because that shows provider instincts and the ability to be sexually prowess and have all these
Right.
other things that are attractive. That's hardwired
I
in
never
you.
said-
So human beings, we're hardwired, regardless of the fact that we live in 2024 and there's modern technology, everything else like that. We're still humans at the end of the day. So what I'm saying is this. Just because we live in a modern world doesn't mean that you're going to sit there and be like, well, we're put on Earth for so much more than just reproduction. We're here to like have art and all this other shit. That's like modern
more,
day.
though.
That's just
But
but
obviously-
that's modern day bullshit. At the end of the day,
Well, how is it
if the-
bullshit?
it is because
Where you're
if the
sitting here
world-
with a podcast because there
can
is
you,
something
can
more than
you
fucking.
shut the fuck up for 2
no,
seconds?
because you were talking for like
Oh.
40 seconds.
It's my
Sorry.
fucking show, bitch.
I
What
know.
the fuck do you think this is?
Okay, I thought we were here to have a conversation.
No.
I thought we were here to have a
I'm making a
conversation.
fucking point on my show, okay?
I got
To
you.
refute your ridiculous claims. When I'm talking, be quiet, because you've done this a bunch of times interjecting with nonsensical points. What I'm saying is that regardless of us living in a first world, amazing country, whatever, we still have animalistic tendencies. We're still hardwired for certain things. We are put on Earth to reproduce, not to have a career and all this other shit. Men have to do that to get sexual access, but women don't.
So the reason you
there's
have
not
this
a burden of
podcast-
performance on females like men for sexual access. Matter of fact, let's go to your profession. You're able to monetize to a high degree
Right.
based off of your sexuality, but you want to sit here and tell me that reproduction doesn't run the world. It fucking does. That's how you
No,
make money.
sex runs everything. It's all
What
of
is sex?
creation.
So then what the fuck is your
sex is
argument if reproduction
creation.
runs everything? That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying that it doesn't. Sex can be different. It doesn't mean that a woman
Stupid.
should only face and go towards like sex with a
Stupid.
man.
Your own career
No,
field
like,
proves my
Mark,
fucking point that
I'm
we're put here to
saying-
reproduce. You're
My
able to
whole career.
monetize on men's lust to want to have sexual access, and you're able to monetize on it. If that does not
Stupid.
prove to the highest degree
Right.
that we are put on Earth to reproduce, because you can monetize, you don't even have to really
I
fucking
never said we
reproduce.
weren't. Everything. It's Freudian.
Stupid.
Everything
No,
is,
because
comes
you're trying
back
to-
to sex.
no, because-
Everything comes back
okay,
to sex.
so
but I'm
why are you
saying,
making these dumbass
isn't it-
arguments about
because
art
I'm
and shit?
saying, isn't it hilarious that you, as a woman, your value is simply in
But
for
that's not
fucking?
what the
It's to be
fuck-
fucked.
Yes, it's
Yes,
the truth.
it's
Yes.
Right, but what if I want a
hilarious.
You're a
podcast?
fucking
But that's what
stripper.
he's been saying.
What if I want to
I
fucking?
said it earlier.
No, but what
God
if I
put
want
us
to be a
here
stripper
to
on the
earlier.
podcast?
Yo, Myron.
God put us here
Yo,
to have
Myron.
babies, and that's
Like you,
it.
wanna
like,
shut up,
do you not hear yourself? Like
No,
yo,
no, I hear
you're-
myself
you're,
clearly.
You're sitting here.
point, I
You're
know
sitting
you're
here.
defending.
You're
So
sitting here
just to
trying to
be
make an
clear-
argument. You're sitting here
Can't
trying to make an
defend
argument
that.
that we're put on Earth for more. Yet you're not doing more.
But
You're sexualizing yourself because you
have
know
no
at the end of the
idea who
way,
I am.
you
The reason
told
I'm
us
doing
who
this
you
is to
are.
reach a larger goal so that I have enough free time to get funded and build a massive platform
God
on
is
my
good all
on
the
my
time.
You
Instagram.
could get a
God is
husband, and who
good,
gonna pay for
amen.
all that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
but
said
I
a
but then
husband.
I will live a lackluster existence because I want something. I have to.
Why can't
you have to get
I
those
have to reach my goals.
You have a college degree in journalism. Why didn't you use that?
I did. I wrote for the Epoch Times.
Why don't you do that then?
I grew a massive platform online. I'm an independent platform.
Okay, so why not do that instead of
I
sexualizing
still do
yourself?
it,
If you are
motherfucker.
destined for more than just sex.
I still do
Facts.
it. I'm
Know
trying to
that
get
worth.
funded by a prop firm, and I don't have a lot of
Drop a
money.
sound.
So I saw how am
Know
I going to
that
make a
worth.
lot of money fast, motherfucker? And so that's what I'm doing. And I had to move out to Miami, and I had no way to make money. So I said, how
Yo,
can I make
Myron.
a lot of money fast?
Myron?
And so that's how I
No?
did it. And I don't
Have
see
a
anything
shot?
wrong with it. I
A shot?
understand
Can
that
we all
you
have
know.
one?
Men want to
Because I
demonize
need one.
strippers, but at the same time, they want to fuck the
crazy.
stripper, right?
My point, it does not change my argument that we're put on Earth to reproduce. Women get to reproduction through sex. Men get to reproduction through
I'm just
success.
saying how convenient that men get to their part of the bargain gets to be that they get to create the earth. Well, like I'm saying, like all the
That's just how
physical
God made
aspects of
it.
existence.
That's just how God
Hold
made
on,
it.
hold on, hold on.
To be honest.
Women don't want to create the Earth. You have a bachelor's degree. What'd you major in? Journalism. Some bullshit.
wanna
Like
create
men.
bullshit.
men,
As you
men-
sit here with a podcast, like this is journalism in a sense. You said I got a degree in No, you said
I'm not playing with
You
you.
said I got a degree
You
in
do realize
journalism.
we didn't start here, right?
No, you said some bullshit. No, I got you guys climbed the fuck up. Like this is
No,
not.
no,
this is
no.
hard
Before the
work.
podcast, we didn't start with this.
No, I'm saying you said journalism is bullshit. Is what you said.
No, I said you majored in a bullshit degree. You have a college degree. You could have went to school for engineering. You could have went to. You said
Right, but I
men
wrote
create
for
the
the-
world, but you chose to go into journalism. You went to
with
something
you.
that doesn't create infrastructure. You chose
I'm
that.
creating infrastructure right now in this moment. I get, oh, you're a fucking stripper, but that's because I find a weird, straight path to fucking create what I want in this life. I get it. I create in my own way, and I know it's gonna be demonized by like a mass proportion of the
What
population.
I'm arguing is that men built the world up. Women don't want to build the world up. They
I
want to
just
go into
don't-
certain career fields, even
I
yourself.
don't agree with that. I think women want to be a part of building this world into something.
No, they don't. They don't. They're not engineers. They're not in construction.
Just because they're not engineers doesn't mean
I'm talking about actually
I'm not
building.
talking about physical building. I'm talking about the
actually
artistic
building.
element. We know that
When I said infrastructure of the world, I said actually
right,
building.
but I was talking about the feminine aspect of like art and creation.
Art and creation is nothing at this point.
I'm not against men. I love men. I fucking love men.
You don't build shit. You just move in.
But that's
Literally.
okay. That's hilarious because
Literally.
I ain't never
You
moved
want a
in
man to invest
anyone's
in your
house.
company.
No, I don't have anybody invest in my company.
You want someone to
You'll
invest in
see
your
when
company.
No, I don't.
A
I'm
man.
working to get funded by a proprietary firm. Take it challenge next week.
That's
Who runs
owned-
the proprietary
that's
firm?
owned
I
by who?
stared at a fucking computer for 12
That's
hours straight.
owned by
2 years
Gender based.
straight.
gender.
Huh?
That's owned by what gender?
If a
Define.
dude. And here's the other thing
what?
too. You want to talk about female privilege and everything else like that?
FTMO.
If,
Okay.
if I was a
by
guy
a dude,
and
by
I
the
was
way.
in your situation, I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be able to go to a fucking strip club and make money.
Yep.
I would just have to take the L.
Yeah, you have to find a different approach.
If a man, if we switched you out and put you in a man's body, he would effectively live in fucking poverty with your skill set.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
the truth.
Facts.
So you want to sit here and talk about, oh yeah, you know, women are just sex objects, blah blah blah. You're at least able to monetize on that, and it's a fantastic opportunity for you to do so. But you can't sit there and tell me, oh, reproduction isn't everything, when your entire economy, what you make money from, is based on reproduction, and actually the guys that you can
but
give reproduction.
it's not my entire economy. Like we know that this is just a short-term thing, but I'm saying
talking
it is
about
an
sex work in
aspect
general.
of. It
I'm
is,
talking about
right.
the industry of sex work.
Right.
It's based in reproduction and sex, which you're trying to argue like, oh well, women, our only value is that. Yeah, I hate to say it, but like that's the predominant value that
Right,
women
and I
add to
just
society.
don't. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that a woman's value. Yeah, I don't agree with that. The only reason a woman's on the planet is
change
to
the
get
subject?
fucked. That's just it. Like that's all I'm saying. I know to create have children,
you're
obviously.
against it.
That's why
Like-
human beings are on Earth,
Right, I agree, but
which
you get
includes women.
right, but you get to have a podcast and do things that make you feel alive and wake up in the morning and have fun and excitement. What if you want that? What if I want that too?
You
and
can
a beautiful
still
man.
have that.
He's
What
not
if I want
saying
that too
but
and a
you
beautiful
can still
man?
have that.
Actually, to be honest with you, women prefer. You know what makes them wake up is when they have kids.
But for me, it's not that.
I'm
Don't
not gonna lie.
Hold on, we got two ladies here on the panel.
Don't you
Would you
understand
hold on?
it's-
Be
it's
quiet for 2
both.
seconds. We got two ladies here that actually have children.
Yeah.
What's more important, a career or your kids?
My kids.
My kids.
What is
First and
career?
To be
though?
honest,
I don't have a
friends that say
career.
the same
Fuck a
thing.
To
career.
be honest,
I
have
have
a
art.
career.
Art. You have art. We know you have
She has art. She has art.
I have all aspects of everything.
Yeah, I guarantee you, if you had kids, you would probably be more interested in the kids.
Yes, you
Bro,
are.
I would rip my fucking hair out if I just had kids. Yo,
Having kids is the
I
first
had
form of
twins,
art.
I got
Creating a
twins.
child is art.
Creation is
And
art. all
double
forms.
trouble. Let me tell you, it's a
All
lot of
that,
work.
all that shit goes out the window when you have a baby. You don't give a fuck. You just want to sit home and be a fucking mom and be a woman and
be a
cook and
mom
clean and just vibe.
Yes.
That's
You don't
the
want to worry
fucking
about nothing.
pride.
You don't
How
want to
they
worry
say
about bills.
soft girl life.
Yes.
That's that soft
Facts.
girl life.
Amen.
What you want to do is very masculine, and that's okay.
No,
That's
it's-
fine.
It's a balance.
But you don't know what I'm doing though. Like you think I'm masculine by
The
laying
most
down.
masculine
what
thing
you're
I
doing,
do
'cause
is
you don't
go
know
to the
what you're
gym.
doing.
That's the most masculine
What
thing I
what
do. Go
masculine
to the
thing
gym.
have I done? Because I lay naked in my bed and make thousands of fucking dollars.
But I mean
Woman-
masculine, like,
I mean,
as in what?
like, okay, men and women have to balance.
SpongeBob's already
Right now, my
used.
man is a little feminine. He cooks, he cleans,
Right,
but he works.
But
He
what do you
provides that
what do you think
masculine.
I'm doing is masculine?
Trying to have a career. Because
I'm
you're
not
trying to
having a
provide.
career.
Just
Fuck
having
a
a
career.
career, but thinking you can wear the pants
No,
in a
fuck a
relationship.
career. I don't want to wear pants. I want to wear a
Yeah, you want to be dominant. That's
You
mostly
want
on
to
the
be
masculine
dominant. You said
side.
you declined
I don't
the
want to be
opportunity.
dominant. I just want to be able to do.
Girls.
How about? Oh, here we
One
go.
at a time, please.
Pause, you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
one
you.
at a time. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Somebody was saying something.
Sorry, I was saying
I want to.
when on the masculine side,
Right.
it's working, exercise, doing anything that requires a lot of energy or force is more masculine. So waking up in the morning and trying to provide or do anything besides just be a woman is masculine.
Yes.
Waking up and trying to do anything besides cook, clean, and suck
Right,
dick
but can
with
you-
your man and deal with your kids.
I understand.
That's masculine. I'm feminine. I'm
I'm
with the
saying
soft
that-
girl
Yes,
era
yes.
where I wake up,
I'm
I clean my
soft too.
house,
You don't
I cook breakfast for my man, and I
Just
deal with
because
my
you're
kids.
artsy fartsy doesn't
Now-
mean you're soft.
I just
And then, I'm sorry, if you
Yo,
had a man
wait, who
who
the fuck
did
are
all
you?
that,
Girls,
I'm
girls,
Brianna.
girls.
You're soft. Look at you. Are you fucking soft?
Oh, I know.
she's not
absolutely
soft
are.
over here.
I'm
Whoa.
absolutely soft
You're
for the
trying to
right
tell
man.
me-
For
Hold
the
on.
divine.
Yeah, but you're talking shit over here
Hold
about
on.
me.
Girls,
If
I'm
you
not talking shit.
Hold
Don't
on.
project your
Wait, wait, wait,
insecurities
wait,
on
wait,
me.
No,
wait.
you said I'm not. You said
Hold
I'm
on.
so
Artsy
soft.
fartsy.
Girls.
Yeah, I said not what I
Hold on,
said.
Fresh.
You think you are?
Artsy.
You're feminine? Yeah, back the fuck
Fresh.
up.
Girl.
Girls, so wait, hold on.
Back the
Girls,
fuck up.
Bills, can you
I'm
show?
not even by
Yo, Bree,
you.
if I was you, I would have fucked with the girl in the yellow because why,
Hey, that's
Bills?
me.
She has a criminal record.
Oh, not they
She
pull
has
up
a
the
criminal
motherfucking.
record.
That bitch crazy.
That's me. Look at that mugshot,
Battery.
though. Look at that
The
mugshot,
violence.
though. Look at the difference. Look at the difference.
That's my dog.
Look at the difference, though.
That's my dog.
That
Mari,
mugshot right
can we
there
get
was
chat?
from New Year's.
That's my dog.
Mine and
That was
Fresh,
from New
And you're
Year's
sitting here
Eve.
trying to tell me about
Sure.
feminine.
Girls,
That was from
Marco.
New Year's Eve.
Girls.
I'm sorry,
Chill.
the fuck?
He said, no short of words, you bitches need to understand that half of us are feds in the chat. The other half are just civilians with
You ain't gonna
natural
find
fed
shit on me.
skills. Especially the
Yeah,
Castle Club
same.
niggas. Miss Black Zebra with the orange coat. Start talking, bitch.
Okay, I already told y'all what happened. What you want me to
First Sunday
say?
of the
I got
new year.
arrested for fucking
Wow.
casting a demon out. What you want me to say?
In the hospital.
In the Baptist hospital
She
in
did say it.
Boca. Look at Boca. It
fans
say
are
right
ruthless.
there.
She
did
ain't
say
tell no
it.
lies.
And the
She
cops
said
helped me, so amen to that.
All right.
That's
Oh,
from
God.
2015. My ex, I beat his ass.
Was that when you maced
And
him?
that's why
Is that
he
who you
beat
maced?
my ass. And I went to jail. And fuck that, I'll never touch a man again.
Who you
Amen.
maced, bro? You maced two niggas in your lifetime. Who you
And I'll
maced?
never mace a
fans
man
are
again because I
ruthless.
learned my lesson.
All right.
She maced the fuck out
Well,
of
hold
me.
on. She was trying you earlier. She was trying you earlier. You gonna take that from her?
Nah.
Yeah,
We
I
I wasn't trying nobody. I
Oh,
was
you
just
were?
simply. No,
Oh,
you
you scared
started.
now. You scared
No,
now.
no,
You
no,
scared
no,
now.
you know what the fuck I am. No. I'm not. She said artsy
It
fartsy,
usually
yeah?
goes like that.
You're artsy. Yeah, it's okay. No, but you've been throwing shade in the
Talk your
fucking
shit.
corner the whole time.
So what? Unless you touch me,
talk
we
your
have
shit.
no problem.
No,
But
you're
if you touch me, I'll
good.
smack the
I
shit out of you.
know. I didn't say shit. Well, then let's fucking go.
Say amen
Alright,
after
sure.
that. Say amen after that.
That's all I'm
Mara
saying.
gloves?
You're throwing fucking shade.
Yo, Mara gloves.
I'm not saying shit about
It's
you.
okay to be
I know
artsy
you not.
fartsy.
Amen.
to be artsy.
God
I'm
is
artsy
good.
fartsy.
Yeah, God is good. Then maybe you should
Okay,
like
then.
stop talking shit.
No, you should stop talking because
Yeah,
you
I
don't
agree.
really
Y'all
talk
stop talking
No, I agree.
shit.
Amen.
I can't help that you can't keep up. You
No,
can't
you
keep up.
can't keep up.
You can't keep up.
I done ran
Okay.
circles around you
Yeah.
about 40 times already. You want
Cut
to talk
it out,
again?
Brianna.
That's fucking
Oh,
All right, I'm
hilarious.
done. I'm
shit.
done.
Mira,
I know what I'm
por
saying.
favor, give it a rest.
We got you.
I'll read the chat, so we'll close this out. Not gonna lie, I'm just waiting for the girl who looks like